Alright, people, so first of all, if I sound bad, I'm sorry. I've been sick the last few days. But I wanted to talk about this, even though it is a couple days old now. There's a lot of you idiots out there on the Twitterverse saying some really stupid things about this situation and this incident. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So the Browns chief of staff, Miss Callie Brownson, I think is how you pronounce her name, or last name, Brownson, I think. Anyway, she was arrested for drunk driving, and she has been suspended. And there are a lot of people saying she should have been fired, and basically, this is the end of the world. And I kind of wanted to share some thoughts because, number one, when she was hired, I was kind of like, okay, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But over the course of the season and, with building the Browns and all this, you can get a deeper look into the team and some of the aspects of the team that you don't necessarily get to see weekly on TV, when it comes to game time, that makes the ship go here. And she's been really, really impactful for the Browns. I really didn't know what to expect when she was hired. And, what you've seen with these behind-the-scenes clips and stuff, she's just about everywhere. She's filling in as a tight ends coach one day, and then she's over talking to, Rashard Higgins or Baker, just, small things. And, people look at that and go, oh, that's not a big deal. But honestly, I would have killed for an assistant coach to come over to me and said, hey, you're doing a good job or whatever every once in a while. Like, not that that doesn't happen, but I'm saying just the stuff that she does is impactful. And for people to flat out say, this is it, she should lose her job, I think is ridiculous. Because, like I said, she has done a lot of good things for the Browns. And I think she is really learning a lot and can really develop into a bigger role, even with the Browns. And even if it's not with the Browns, for another team, she could step into bigger coaching roles and really progress in her career. And, I don't think this incident should be something that should get her fired. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people who probably have driven, maybe not drunk, but buzzed or whatever, and probably some of you watching or listening, you've probably driven after you've had a few or whatever. Maybe you shouldn't have. So there's a lot of people really condemning her. I don't think it's that fair. Obviously it is a mistake and she shouldn't have done it regardless. But should she be fired? No. And it's two different situations. But I remember when JT Barrett was pulled over here in Columbus, I never heard anybody saying this is the end of the world. They should, get rid of him and just kick him off of the team and stuff like that. I never heard that. And obviously it's different. One's a starting quarterback and the other is an assistant coach. But still, I'm just saying, I think people take things to the extreme. And I think with this situation, no, she should not be fired. And I think she's done a great job so far. Everybody makes mistakes. And she'll learn from this and she'll come back. I think that's just what it is. Good for Kevin Stefanski to stand his ground and be reasonable. Same with Andrew Berry and the organization. So, yeah, I don't think this is as big of a deal as some people act. And she understands what she did was wrong. And that's the biggest thing here. So let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video.